After the discussion of quadratic functions in class, Patricia is eager to practice what she learns. She goes to the rooftop of a very high building and throws an object in the air. The function that models this scenario is given by h of t equals negative 16t squared plus 32t plus 80, where h of t is the height of the object above the ground and t is the time in seconds. She wants to find out when will the object hit the ground. Well, when the object hits the ground, the height is 0. So we're going to start by replacing h of t with 0. So that'll be 0 equals negative 16t squared plus 32t plus 80. Now let's simplify this equation. Let's divide by a common factor of negative 16. If we do that, that's going to give us a leading coefficient that's positive, which is always easier to work with, and just a simpler equation to plug into our quadratic formula. So we have 0 equals t squared minus 2t minus 5. Now we can identify what a, b, and c would equal. A would equal 1, b would equal negative 2, and c would equal negative 5. So we're going to plug that into our quadratic formula. So we have negative times negative 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 5, all divided by 2 times 1. So that's going to give us negative times negative 2 is 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared is positive 4. Then we have negative 4 times 1 times negative 5 be positive 20, all divided by 2. So that's going to give us 2 plus or minus the square root of 24 divided by 2. We want to get a decimal value, so let's get our two solutions. So we have 2 plus the square root of 24 divided by 2. So if you put that in the calculator, we'll get approximately 3.4 seconds. And then the other one will be x equals 2 minus the square root of 24 divided by 2. And if we put that in the calculator, we'll get approximately negative 1.4 seconds. But we're talking about time, and we can't have negative time. So you actually want to ignore the negative solution, and we want to focus on our positive solution. So when the object will hit the ground, will actually take 3.4 seconds.